And I was like, oh, I'm getting paid. Then they laughed at me because it was sort of like, girl, like, what do you mean you're getting paid? You can't just work for us and not get paid.
I know how to make money, independent.
Hi beautiful people, welcome back to Authentically Real with your girl, Noma Tamsang Mapundisi, aka Noms. Hi to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the returning subscribers. And hi to those of you who have not subscribed. I do not know why you have still not subscribed to my channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And guys, please don't forget to put the post notification bell up so that you can receive a notification of my video every single time I upload, when I upload. Also guys, if you have any questions, please don't forget to comment down below. Also guys, please don't forget to check out the verse of the week. I will be leaving that in my description. So in this video, I'm basically going to give you guys, like, I don't want to call it a young story time or whatever, but just explaining the jobs that I did, the experience I gained, how I got those certain jobs, especially in accordance to like the field that I'm in, and how that helped me. Okay, and I also speak about the salaries that I earned or the wages. My first ever job was in 2016 in my first year. So I wanted to do VAC work, right? And every single time I would apply for VAC work, it was all for the CA kids, the kids that wanted to do like specifically chartered accountancy. And at that time, I was still in a stage where I wasn't sure where I wanted to go. I didn't know if I wanted to do my honors in tax or if I wanted to be an internal auditor. Like, I just didn't know what I wanted to do. So whenever I would go to career fairs or whenever I would go onto sites and I'd apply for VAC work because I also wanted to earn a bit of experience, it was always just catered for the chartered accountancy students. But if you were more or less like me, it was a bit harder to get into those certain VAC work programs, right? So I would struggle getting like correspondence, or if I'd apply, I'd always get told, oh, when you get to your third year or when you get to your BCTA year or your CTA year, you can apply. So that was frustrating because for me, it was like, unfortunately, every single post I'm seeing says experience, experience, experience. So if I want to be a tax practitioner, I need experience. But experience is needed, and those programs were really just shutting me down, guys. So I then decided, okay, I'm not getting into any of these programs with any of these auditing firms. I cannot find firms that actually cater for students like me that just do more of a BCom accounting, not a chartered accountancy route, not the psycho route, but just like a BCom accounting. Like, I couldn't find anything that catered for like what I wanted to do. Let me go into promotions, right? How I actually came about the agency, if I can call it. I was actually literally searching for accounting companies or taxation companies that were willing to take on students like me that did a BCom accounting, not the psycho route. And that's when I came across Pink Cherry Promotional Services, and how I applied was on the internet via the system. And that was the start of me actually doing promotions. I think in that first year, I had probably done maybe 4 promos. And then I think my last promo was like a huge promo where I actually got a trip to go to, where's Opikopi? It was an Opikopi event. I think it's in Limpopo. And I was going to be there for, I think, 3-4 days. They were paying me, I think in total for those 4 days, I made like 5,000 Rand or 5.5, something like that, something crazy like that, guys. Like, that was a bit of like sales marketing. I put that under sales marketing on my CV, that type of experience. And like I said, I would earn about 100 Rand per hour. So that was the first job that I actually did. So from there, I think I wanted something that was going to be like, I was sort of like bored with promos. I was sort of like, okay, like Now this is just me getting money. Now I wanted to gain experience. So my second year came, and I think I had seen like someone on social media at South African Fashion Week, and I was like I was just wondering. I was like, actually, like, I probably could work here. So that's when I went back to Google and I was like, okay, let's type in SA Fashion Week. And I went onto the website and I applied as a student. I applied first as a student volunteer, and then I applied for a fashion intern at SA Fashion Week, because I think at that time I was into like fashion blogging and I was into all of that stuff. I was really like passionate, and I really wanted to be like in the fashion space, but more on like fashion business side of it. I wanted to be more on the fashion business side of it, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, SA Fashion Week, this is gonna be perfect. Let's go. It wasn't really like a lot of work that I had to do. They mainly wanted me at the events, working. Like I said, I was doing media, so I was in charge of helping any media personnel, or I was in charge of making sure that media personnel have arrived at the event. Public relations mixed with media, like, I don't know how to pronounce that word. So that's what I did throughout that year. In terms of pay, I'm gonna subdivide it. So on the nights of the fashion week, they would pay me, it was very little. They paid me $150 per night. And then throughout the year, it was maybe like $400 per month. Like, it was bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was bad. Absolutely loved it. Loved being in that space. I don't feel like I maybe got intel on like fashion buying or anything in relation to that, but it was just fun. It was just fun, and it felt like I was Carrie Bradshaw, the young Carrie Bradshaw. So that was basically so yeah, guys, so that was basically SA Fashion Week, which was throughout my 2017, my second year. And then end of second year that's when I was like, let me not say end of second year, but throughout second year, I was still like, I still want this accounting experience. Like, I still really want to get experience in accounting, in taxation, in internal auditing, anything, in finance, in anything with regards to my degree. I wanted that experience so badly. So I think I have said this in my other videos. Not I think I have. What I would do is I would research small accounting firms. I would literally like do a presentation, but via email, as to why they should hire me as a student. But at that time, I was also willing to do it for free. So I'd try like find companies that were really within my vicinity, and I would email them. And basically explaining to them how I wanted experience, and explaining that, you know, how we live in South Africa and every job wants experience. So yeah, so that's what I would do. And actually, guys, they would actually respond. Not all. A couple had said to me that they were willing to take me on maybe for a month, which was awesome, you know, which was sort of awesome. But you know what, when God sees your efforts when God sees your efforts and he's like, my child, let me help you, I ended up actually getting, which is my third job, I ended up actually, someone on the BCom accounting group in my second year had put a post about a specific small company looking for accounting students to work for them part-time. And I was like, actually, this is awesome. I applied. I think I went for 2 interviews, ended up getting the job. Didn't know I was getting paid. Like I said, guys, I was just so fixated on experience. For me, experience was like, I was okay with experience, even if I didn't get paid. Not that that's okay or that's right. I think I told you guys I got paid 28 Rand per hour or 27.5 per hour. I can't remember. So in a month, I would make roughly about 2,000 Rand, 2.5, 1.5, depending on how many times I went to the office. Yeah. And in terms of like the experience or what I did, I had to do management accounts, I had to do VAT spreadsheets, income tax for individuals. What else did I do? Oh, I'd have to go to SARS and deal with like small queries. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was very like time consuming. I'm not going to even lie to you guys, it was time consuming. I think in the beginning was enjoyable, but I did start to get tired and like get a bit bored. Not because the office environment was boring, because you just at the desk the whole day, but I absolutely had the most amazing boss. I absolutely had the most amazing colleagues. And actually, I think there were initially, in terms of like UJ students, I think there were initially 3 of us or 2 of us that were all doing the same course that were there. Like sort of knowing you're not alone, and like these are like my classmates and we're doing course and we're doing this thing together. So that's how I got a bit of experience with regards to the accounting and taxation industry in my second year. I did that from like second year, third year, post-grad, for about like 2 years. So that was my main purpose, also trying to understand if this was for me or if I should just finish my degree and then go into something else, you know. So that was my main purpose of doing that. So that was my third job. Then I did in my 2018 year, my third year, I was the brand ambassador for the South African Institute of Professional Accountants. So in terms of the work, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do feel like they should have milked us a lot more. What we had to do is we just had to link students to future employers. We had to create certain events to make students aware of what CIPA was. And I do feel like I learned a lot in terms of understanding the different professional bodies and the different routes that we as accountants can go to. But like I said, I don't feel like they really milked us. In terms of how much I earned, it wasn't a lot also. If I was lucky, I think sometimes I'd get, it was 300 though, hey? It was 300. Yeah, and other perks. Nothing, it wasn't a lot, but like a student, like I said, like as a student, that 300 can be a night out, you know? So that was also of assistance. So that was like, I'd say my 4th job or my 4th amount of experience. And then I went to my first full-time job, which was last year, as you guys know. Yeah, it was last year, damn. Where I was working in the sector of indirect tax in South Africa with business development, and it was very highly competitive, a very white male-dominated industry that I was in. How much did I earn? So basically, I earned 15,000 Rand per month with commission. I'd get commission of basically 500 Rand to about 2,000 Rand per month, dependent on if I met my certain obligations for the month. So that would be an add-on to like the salary. So basically in total, I could basically take home about 17K gross before tax and UIF. Yeah, guys, that's basically the jobs that I have worked throughout my varsity career. Yeah, so basically that's just been my journey. Guys, so please put yourself out there. Please don't be scared to approach companies. I think this is one thing that I always say to people: if they don't shoot you down, if they haven't said there's no jobs, if there is no poster saying there's no jobs, go for it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to be authentically real.